Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Ar-Ardûnaim campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. We're just going to quickly maneuver some people to be a garrison at Cairn Doom as well. Oh, he can come in here, lovely. And we're retraining a lot of peeps. So, what do we have in store? Well, hopefully in a turn's time, the garrison at Barshaleg will get on the march and head out to Gobadroin. That's the Dunedain. So we're going to be pushing them down to a 1 territory border, hopefully, if it all goes to plan. We also...
I'll rip off your head and...
Yes, my lord.
Ooh, depending on where this little army goes in the next turn, we're hopefully going to get him
my lord.
up and running. We're going to see if we can get...
Yes. Making camp here.
No, he needs to come up here, doesn't he?
We can go no further, my lord.
So we've got that coming. We've got another army that's nearly ready. In fact, yeah, we could probably start grouping them together. Who's the better general? The man with the lovely mask? Makes no difference,
your orders,
really.
My lord.
So we can have
My lord. As you wish.
some siege.
Joining forces by your command. Merging armies, my lord. As you wish. Joining forces, my lord.
We can have some crossbows as well. Or do we actually need them? How many archers do we have? 3. Or we could do with some of them. That'll be nice.
Joining forces, my lord.
Or maybe I want to... we'll do that. We'll leave...
By your command. Your will, my lord. As you wish.
Your orders, my lord.
Now we need 12 units. There's 4 of them. Do we have enough of the pharazons faithful? We can do. 3.
Yes, my lord.
No, that's going to come too late. So we're going to go with the... We can take... Oh, what could we put in? 3. We'll have 6 of them. And we'll take some cavalry. So that army is now nice. It's a little tasty army there.
Your orders, my lord.
Anybody need retraining? Yes, I thought you would. So let's just check on trebuchets. Baruthial's watch we can't have. Let's just continuously build more men. We've got another... Oh, that's quite helpful actually as well. Horses. Horses are going to be in short supply in a bit. We've got another couple of units coming up from the south. And what's happening over in Dale? Ah, that's it.
Yes, my lord.
With honor.
We need to build some of them up. Okay. What we need to do is lift this siege here and ensure that we can get some more troops inside. Anyone of use, really. And you're costing me 2. Right, well, I think we're going to have a bit of a reset on what's being built where as well. Oh, we've got a trebuchet down here, so you can come down here as well.
You wish. We'll make camp
Hockey-dock! We'll end the turn. And our rolling thunder operation is going to continue. Dwarves of Edinburgh. You're bankrupt, but we'll take your map. Okay. Would you like to trade? That's just because they failed to take Erebor back, so then they'll sit quietly for a bit and then they'll come back with another full step. That's why we need to almost take Grassguard. I think, is Grassguard the one just southeast of Erebor? Yeah, we'll take that. Alfred's gone. We've got 2 grand. Mordor is now the be-all and end-all in the world. Got full culture, that's good. Oh, right, we can start churning out some elites here. Khazad West. A suspicious elf
Tired of ordering your own forces about,
who's looking at me. I just retrained that. Right, so the new army from Goblin Town can now join the fray. We're going to have to sort that army out here.
Your orders, my lord.
We're going to have to...
with honor to battle.
Alright, we'll do that in a second.
Orders,
Yes, my lord.
my lord. By your command. Your will, my lord. Yes. Orders.
How many space you got left? 3.
My lord. Orders.
You can take the catapults and leave them in there, and then
My lord.
everyone else can be pulled back to this fort.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
As we get ready to march out again. How many Ar-Ardûnaim armsmen have we got? Well, 4. Well, one of them shy. We've got
My lord.
4 of them.
Your will.
2 Nardalic. Baruth, we're probably going to have an army that is without Baruthiel's watch.
Orders.
Let's move everybody up.
As you wish. Your will, my lord. With honor. Orders. Yes. Your will, my lord. As you wish. We can go no, my lord.
And we were going
Yes, my
to
lord.
do what with these? Ah,
Orders.
not you.
Your will, my
4. So we were going to leave
Your orders, my lord.
lord. By
4
your command.
archers.
Yes.
Combine this to give him some siege.
Merging armies, my lord. Orders. By your
Yes, my lord.
And then he's ready to rock and roll. To go Badrine.
Taking camp here. Your will, my lord. My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor. We can go no further, my lord.
So the first port of call is to withdraw the dwarven knife at our back.
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage.
Azulzir is going to be supported by the king. They got 1 unit of elves as well, but it's general mid-tier stuff. But we have our secret weapon of 4 Baruthiel's watch. There's one thing that they do, and that's chew up dwarven armor. They are formidable. But we could do with a little bit of an incline. Aha! We've found our lovely little hill from which to put our Trebuchets on. There goes the pharazon's faithful. And we'll put you on the sides. Ah, there's going to be a problem now, because I've got 2 units of Bruthiel's Watch to... So if we do that, and then we do that and that, there's gaps for them. We'll put the Ar-Ardûnaim armsmen behind. No cavalry in this one. We'll do the same tactic. Ah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Because we're at the edge of our deployment area. Who's that? Oh, the Azrazair Marines can go behind to support the whatchamacallits. All will perish. Right, let's see if we can actually hit them. Nope. So let's get everyone into position. I'm going to put the Bruthiel's Watch on skirmish just in case the other fellas get through. We can hit that tree, so they seem to be coming to us. Let's see if we can move that up. Because they've got Gimmelcad, we don't want the computer to kill off Gimmelcad. He is superb! He has been alive for an incredibly large amount of time. Lower your sticks. Fire! This is what I mean. Not really doing what we told you to there. Move everyone up that isn't firing. You're not firing at anything that we've told you to. Lindarmaries, let's see if we can hit the elves. They're taller. And therefore in my head they're easy to hit with a trebuchet. What is that? They're charging in the cavalry. Fools!
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
There they go. What are the trebuchets trying to hit? Let's try and hit that. A bit more blobbed up. It's a wayward shot there. No longer need you in shield wall. They've just charged the Pharazon's faithful. cost. Do they have trebuchets as well? That's what the problem is. I've given control. Oh well, we're going to have to combine these
Only
two
half the
armies
enemy
together.
force remains.
Oh, we'll move the others up.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Oh dear. Alright. Keep it mobile. That was close. 36 of the pharazon's faithful. They've just decimated our best unit. That's where we're going with it. We're trying to get to that unit of pikemen from the look of things. Stupid computer.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Now we should be faster than
Press
them.
the attack.
So, in theory, I've only got little legs to chase them down. Hopefully this stack won't get the chance to retreat a couple of squares and regather their strength. Well, they are 99%. That should be enough.
This is a clear victory.
Cost me 95 Numenorians. Are we actually No, we're descendants of Numenor. We're not Numenor. Well, it's debatable, isn't it? But now that means we can replenish and send them out into the world as well. Since we stopped trying to head east, our fortunes really have picked up somewhat.
Glory, honor, victory.
Your orders, my lord.
Do you need to be retrained? No, we can just keep going with you.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Could do with these being retrained as well. Right, you're not doing anything now, are you? So if we come here
With honor.
and we go
Your
with
will, my
you,
lord. Yes,
Your orders, my lord.
my lord. By your command. Joining forces, my lord. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
you're
Assembling a
going
mighty
to,
host.
from
with
memory, yes,
honor.
you got a unit there that we can retrain.
My lord. By your command. Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
It will be an honor to... Yes.
2 seconds. Apologies for that. As some of you may know, I'm a teacher in my professional existence, and one of the strange things that I've found out is apparently having non-bright colours on your walls reduces the excitable behaviours,
Yes,
shall we say. So I'm trying that out. So I've bought some brown backing paper for my displays this year,
Your orders, my lord.
and I'm going to see if that's actually a thing.
This
If
tower
not,
will keep vigil over the lands.
then I'll be very disgruntled
honor.
and I'll want my money back. But I'm positive that it's
Yes,
going to
my
be
lord.
helpful.
Your orders, my lord.
We will see. So where were we? We're marching
Yes,
people
my
up.
lord,
We've
my
got
lord.
Angsul, but
Yes,
there's
my
no
lord.
siege there. So actually, we could do with another spy to go and find out what's occurred. How many spies do I have? Here we are.
My lord.
You're not really helping us, so if we just do a lap.
Quietly.
We want to be in this area here to find out what's occurring.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. My lord.
East Emmet,
My lord.
one near Grassguard. See, that's the target. Oh, he's got a lovely helmet. And he's like a knockoff version of Theoden. Huh. So, the idea being now, I think we're going to be able to hold
I
that.
respect you.
I'm confident that if they try and force the mountain, we shall be able to squash them with our mighty trebuchets, as we have done with dwarves. So it makes perfect sense to me that we should be able to do it with dalesmen turning up. Although I can't remember just how badly depleted the garrison is in there. That one bloody ship.
Your orders, my lord.
I would like you to come and actually take over
My
at
lord.
Cairn Doom,
As you wish.
so we can get him
Yes, my
out
lord.
into the open. Right,
To battle.
you can head that way.
Your orders, my lord.
Our Nuben is going to come up here and sort that
Making
out.
camp here. Orders. By your command.
Actually, we could do with taking 3 of you out, and then you're going to come and garrison Morvatarth.
Yes, my lord.
You're also coming into the area, so we'll just send you that way.
You can go now.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
To be able to
This
see
tower
a little
will
bit
keep
better.
vigil over the lands. Yes. Making camp here.
Yes, my lord.
With honor. Yes. Hiding from the enemy. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. With honor.
Are they still sieging Erebor? No, they've decided against it now, that's good. Retrain the halberds.
My lord. Orders.
We'll pick up some more people.
March to exhaustion. Continue, yes. Merging armies, my lord. My lord. Orders. Your will, my lord. Laying in wait.
These Rosadan footmen won't stand up to anything, so let's just get rid of them. And you know when the dwarves are going to attack me, because there'll just be a full stack that comes down this road here.
It will be an honor defeating you.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, your orders, my lord.
So another turn. Oh well, we'll have to do that next go. And we got those witch knights. No, they're not witch knights. They're dark blades. They're very effective stake deploying archers. For anyone who isn't an elf, they're positively, they're probably akin to the worst elven archer you can get, but for me they're bloody marvellous. Orthank's about to go.
Yes,
I think Orthank's at war with Mordor.
Your orders, my lord.
Right, that sorts that out, and this army is now ready to remarch over
Go
Darth.
no further today.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Your orders, my lord.
with honor. Yes. Making
Get a
camp
watchtower,
here.
just so we can
This
see.
tower will keep vigil.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
We're the richest, we're the most advanced. Always good to have a barracks of true sons knocking about. And we're going to continue on to improve our forces. Is it culture that's holding you back? It's not culture. What can we build then? Barracks, Azrazair, warriors. What are we missing? Show building browser. Barracks. Need a great hall. Nope. There we are. Trying to get to a point where actually all of this border is self-sufficient.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
my lord.
Those two can go in,
My lord. Your will, my
and
lord.
it's more of a question of what's left. We want the two Azrazair Marines in.
Orders.
Then what can we do in terms of
My lord. Orders.
archers?
Will, my lord.
We'll have
As you
3.
wish.
5 I thought was a little bit excessive.
My lord. Your will, my lord. Yes.
So we'll just have the 4. And then we're short on what? Short 11 units. We've got to have the halberds.
As you wish. Orders. My lord. Your will, my lord.
Get the Azrazair warriors in as well. And we're 5 short
Orders.
now.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
How many Abrazanim Nadu Tariq have we got? We've got 4 there. There you go.
By your command.
And we've got a 5th one there.
As you wish. Orders.
You can pop across for retraining. Nice. Where were we? Khazad-dûm was next. Khazad-dûm! can't do anything with you. And again, it's the it's the Angmarim unit roster that they're willing to let us steal off them. But we won't do it just yet.
Your orders, my lord.
So Pharazon
We shall engage. We
gets
shall
to
prevail.
Gobadrine. Faction leader, Clan Lord Rurin. Ooh.
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
I'd welcome a trial by arms.
Still got 5 turns left in it.
my lord. With honor, your will, my lord.
No, that's not. We're not able to do that yet.
As you wish. Orders. Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
I do have a general coming somewhere.
Yes, my lord.
With honor. Making camp here.
Oh, we're still on
Your
that
order,
go. That's the
my lord.
problem that we've got now. We have a lot of generals knocking about. So let's get these two there
Yes,
as well.
your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Everything can go that
Yes.
way.
We shall continue tomorrow.
– 34 turns that territories have got, 26 to go. I think we're going to have to attack Grassguard.
Yes, my lord.
Now, wasn't I right in thinking that in the forest we could have Beruthiel's watch? Let's get some of them going. Trying not to overextend ourselves too much. I think we try and kill him off before the end of the episode. Let's knock this one
As you
over.
command. We attack.
Pharazon leading his brave boys. This is, we have a 1-point entry up to the square. That's going to be a problem. Ha. Trebuchet. They all must die. I know we're kind of supposed to be neutral. I know that's the idea behind us, but we do feel very evil when you hear us speak. I know that's stereotypical and kind of racist, but they just don't sound like the goodies. Knock knock, let me in.
We're through the enemy's walls. Into the
Indeed.
breach and on to victory.
I'd like to come in there as well, whilst you're running across it probably. So you know it's gone because it's changed colour. And we'd like to take out you two. Then again, let's see if we can just position ourselves to fire. Just a couple of stones land on that and we'll cause absolute havoc. Clicked on the wrong thing. Right, so let's get moving then. Would be nice, of course, if we could get the trebuchets inside, so let's move them up. We're going to need the Ar-Ardûnaim armsmen. I'm going to come this way. So if they come up that side...
Our soldiers have proved their worth
The
today.
Baratheons
The
watch
enemy's
go
walls belong
that
to
way.
us now.
Can we reach the square? Let's just fire. We'll try and hit the one at the back. Does that work? Might just be wasted ammunition at this point. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to suggest that you come this way around. We haven't dropped our little sticks. Get them to get a bit of a jog on, I'm afraid. They're lagging behind. Once you've got that way, we want you lot to get over here. Off you go. I am now on summer holiday as well, so I'm going to be able to record a lot of videos. I'm hopefully at some point going to be trying a live stream with stainless steel, so do watch out for that. I'm hoping you're going to get another version on. The Empire videos have gone rather well. They're quite well received, and I thoroughly enjoy being... I am the Dutch at the minute. And it has been nothing but a struggle. You're not too far away around the corner for me to actually have an impact with you. It's the Tumunzahar nobles. Right, here we go. Whittling down my beautiful pikes of our pharazons faithful. But we're coming, don't worry. Right, what do we got? Militia, let's all shoot that. Misfire, but lots of them died anyway. And then what we really would like is for you to come this way. Don't do that. We'll just shoot our own fella. Just absolutely totaled the end of that. Long beard.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
That's good news. dying too? It's the long-beard crossbows that are firing at you. There we go. Let's sort them out. They're using our own tactic against us.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Keep chipping away at them. Beautiful. Just one to... Oh, that was like a mortar shot. Just one to land plumb in the middle of that square. Maybe if we aim for this, something else. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, nice.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Standard tactics of not aiming for the thing you want to kill. Oh, that's going to be a mortar. Let's see if it lands. No, can't have fired that high. We're bloody miles up if it hasn't come down by now. Oh, that looked good. How many of them left? 60 odd.
Enemy general lies dead. Let the
Good
crows have
news.
his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
Clan Lord Rurin. Another, I think that might be the fourth one we've killed, and that's a very good mortar type shot that we've got involved there. Right, what are we left with? You can go on to that. We're now whittling away at the back of them. Come on, pharazon, give us a toot of your horn. You could all actually start moving forward, that'd be lovely. Almost completely totaled every building. Oh, we're firing cows now, that's it. Oh! Nice. You're meant to hold. There you are. Jesus. It's nearly a huge cock up.
We're being attacked!
Our men have taken control.
Good.
The victory we have.
That's the mantra for every episode now. Got to take one territory as a minimum. Have to. It's important to me. I do think the time limits are going to be a problem. And that's almost why we want to start running around in Dale.
An honourable, glorious victory. My lord, our courage and honour have
Oh, we got a
conquered.
trebuchet. That's helpful.
Your will, my lord. By your command. Merging up. Making camp here.
So that army's ready to
Your will, my lord.
go out into the world. Arthurdine Fields. Is that? Oh, it feels like we're very... Are you... That's the North Downs. Okay, so the... Are we actually... Huh. We might actually be bordering one of the more famous cities. Or castles. Burkaupis. Vidisith. Isn't he... Yeah, Lake Town Pikeman, he survived a very long time. Hawkeye. So a productive spell. We have successfully pushed on one more thing. In the next episode we're going to be taking out Thra. Let's see if we can just move it on a turn. Oh, and they've given him a full stack. So the next episode shall begin with that. I think we got siege in that army to the south of Angsul. I've said it before, I'd love to actually tot up how much that money that one ship has cost me.
Yes, my lord.
No, you don't have any, so that's going to be a bit more of a challenge.
To end this feud.
Arshaleg, you can just keep building. Ah, can't build any more culture buildings. Well, that's probably more helpful. Oh, look at this, we can start building our proper forces down south.
My lord. Yes. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, so you're coming that way.
Yes, my lord.
You're going to go... Oh, we said we'd have a watchtower there. So you're going to meet up
This tower
2 more
will be
armies
victory.
on the trot.
To battle.
That's what we're going to start the next episode with. And
Yes, my lord.
oh, have we got a governor in more? Yeah, that's where you're going.
Your orders, my lord.
We're going to Mount Graham. This army is now back on the road.
We can go no.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
He's the soon-to-be governor of Cairn-Doom. Actually, it makes a lot of sense whilst we're waiting to not pay for those wages. Right. That takes me up to 35. 25 to go. Rolling on. I think we're going to have to get to a point. Where's my diplomat? In fact, let's toggle the fog of war. Because we're surely going to get to a point where actually, when we get to Fuerost, that's a good place to hold, and then we want to start thinking about having Barquetta and pushing south to fill out. Otherwise, we're going to have such a long border, and that won't really work for me. Ooh. Can we see the Dwarven King knocking around anymore? And the High Elves have properly set up camp here. And here comes Mordor. Jesus. They've got all of Gondor, all of Rohan, all... My word. They really do have a lot. And we almost want to be starting the conquest of Bree and that region as soon as possible. Now I see all that. Never mind, that's a question for next go. What are we on? We've got 151 turns to go, so we're still able to do it. It's just a question of how. Here we go again. The Factionaire. And how many siege do we have? We have 2 knocking around in it. We could do with a... Oh, hello. That's for another time. So, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now. Until the next time, when our conquest of Eriador begins. Take care.